Class 1 Computer. Class 1 Computer. Today we are going to do some revision of computer. Today we are going to do some revision of computer. I think so. You have gone through the chapter till where we have done? Very well. So today I am going to revise the chapter Machines Around Us and Parts of a Computer. So you have gone through the chapter very well, I know that. So today I am going to revise the chapter Machines Around Us and Parts of a Computer with you, so that there will be no confusion. So let's get started with the revision part. A very good day to my dear students. I hope you all are good in health. Stay safe and stay in home. Let's revise machines around us. So, you know what is machine? I have already explained you what is machine and what is the work of a machine. So let's see what are the things that a machine can do. The very first point of a machine is that what is a machine? A machine is a device. A machine is a device that is used to make our work easy. A machine is a device that is used to make our work easy, and with the help of a machine, you have noticed already that with the help of a machine we can do the work very fast and very easily, and without any delay we can complete it. Like while we are baking a cake in a gas stove, it takes at least 35 to 40 minutes, but when we are baking a cake in the oven, we can bake a cake in just 10 minutes or else less than 10 minutes, right? So it makes such a time difference that it is so convenient for us, so that we can do our work very easily and faster. The very next point is that machine works fast and it saves our time. Like when a machine can do the thing in less time, we are getting more time for us and we can do something else also, right? So if I am doing the thing by our hand, we are doing our thing by our hand, it takes some more time. And when it is done with the help of a machine, we can do it faster. For example, you know, only while we are walking, it takes at least 10 to 15 minutes if I want to go just near to my house. But if I go with the help of a bike, car or scooty or a bus or a cab, then I can reach the destination more faster, right? So this is a thing, it saves our time and it works very fast. As you know that some machine needs electricity to run. Some machines need electricity to run. There are many machines which cannot work without an electricity. For example, the lights, the fans, the AC, our computer, it needs electricity. Without electricity, it cannot work. So we need electricity to, some machine needs electricity to work. So the next point is, a computer is a smart machine. It can do many things. Why is a computer known as a smart machine? Why we call computer a smart machine? Because it can do many things. For example, you know, it needs electricity to work. First example, it works very fast. It stores a lot of information in it. Then it saves our time and it works for a long hour without getting tired. So computer is known as a smart machine. It can do several things one at a time without getting tired. Like while we are studying for long hours, we get tired, then we need rest, but computer does not do. Computer can work for long hours. Okay, so these are the points of machines. Now I think so it is clear that what is the machine and why computer is known as a smart machine. So these were the points we have just learned briefly in our last video. This is our revision video. So I think so now your concept is clear that what is a machine, why computer is known as a smart machine. So after clearing this all types of doubts, now let us do some exercises related to this. Let us revise the question answers that we have already done. Let us do it briefly and more precisely. So please do it well. Answer the following questions. Answer the following questions. So the very first question and very commonly used question is that what is a machine? What is a machine? A machine is a device. A machine is a device that is used to make our work easy. A machine is a device that is used to make our work easy. So, a machine is a device that is used to make our work easy. So, this is the definition of a machine. Name any two natural things. Name any two natural things. So there are many natural things, as you know, as we have learned already, that what are the natural things. So you can write any two natural things that you know. I have written down waterfalls and stars. Waterfalls and stars. These are the two natural things I have written. If you want, you can write something else, any other natural things. Name any two man-made things. Name any two man-made things. Any two man-made things, there are several man-made things around us only, in our home only. We can see several types of man-made things used in home, used in our school, used in outside of the home, many things. So you can write any two man-made things which is used. I have written down table and football. Table and football. Name any two machines that are used at home. Name any two machines that are used at home. So any two machines, again you are going to write any two machines that you can see in your home, that is being used in your home. I have written refrigerator and mixer. These two machines are commonly used in every house. So I have written refrigerator and mixer. So these are the two machines that are used at home. Number 5, name any two machines that need fuel to move. Name any two machines that need fuel to move. So many machines that needs fuel to move, like many cars, many ships, many planes, many trains. These are the things which need fuel. So you can write any two things which you want. I have written aeroplane and ship. Aeroplane and ship. Give any 3 points. Give any 3 points to show that a computer is a smart machine. You have to write any 3 points that shows that a computer is a smart machine. As you have already learned, there are several points given in your book. You can write any 3 points from that. I have written down the very easy one, which is very easier to remember. That is, it works very fast. It works very fast. Number 2, that it saves our time. It saves our time. Number 3, it needs electricity to work. Number 3, it needs electricity to work. So what are the 3 points written? That it works very fast, it saves our time, it needs electricity to work. As you have already done these answers in one word, so let's do a recap once again. Answer in one word. Answer in one word means that you have to just write the one word answer and your answer is completed. Whatever is asked, you have to just answer it in one word. This is known as answer in one word. So let's get started with this. A machine that saves our time. A machine that saves our time. That is computer. So computer is a machine which saves our time. Number 2. Machines need fuel to move. Machines need fuel to move. I have written car. You can write anything. Aeroplane, ship, anything you want, you can write. Machines need batteries to function. Machines need batteries to function. That is clock. So I have written down a clock. If you want, you can write something else. Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Some machines are run by dash. Some machines are run by dash. What are the some machine which is run by? Actually, most of the machine is run by human beings. Without the help of a human being, the machine is impossible to run. So there are some machine which cannot work without the help of a human being. So some machines are run by human being. Number 2, that is most machines need dash to run. Most machines need dash to run. So most machines need electricity to run. Most machines need electricity to run. Number 3, some machines need dash to move. Some machines need dash to move. That is fuel. Number 4, some machines need dash to function. Some machines need dash to function. That is batteries. So actually there are some machines which needs fuel, which needs batteries, which need electricity, and some machines are run by human beings. So different machines, different requirements, right? Number 5, a computer stores a lot of dash. A computer stores lot of dash. A computer can store lots of information in one computer. We can store thousands of documents if we want, right? So a computer stores lots of information in it. So these were some little revision of this chapter. Please go through the chapter very carefully. Read full chapter. Any questions can be asked from anywhere, so you have to read all the things from the chapter. Go through means you have to do the reading of the chapter very well. Go through line to line with the help of your parents. Read the chapter by heart, learn all the question answers, and do the revision work very well. Now let's start the revision of our second chapter. Now let us start the revision of our second chapter that we have already done briefly in your previous classes only. That is parts of a computer. Parts of a computer. Now let us revise some points which are very important to know and which is important to keep in your mind. So what are the points? Let's see. The very first point says that keyboard, mouse, CPU and monitor are the basic parts of a computer. So in a computer, like your body part, a computer is also having some parts which is having different functions. Okay, so a computer is having parts that are the basic parts of a computer which is commonly used, that is keyboard, mouse, CPU, monitor. These are the 4 basic parts of a computer. Now see the second point, that is CPU is the brain of a computer. CPU is the brain of a computer. It controls all the parts of a computer. Actually, I have said you in the last class now, CPU is also known as a storehouse of a computer because it can store lots of information in it, and it always says what to do, what not to do. Like our brain controls all the parts of our body, like that in computer, CPU controls all the parts of a computer. It indicates what to do, what function should be done. All the things has been said with the help of a CPU. Now, the third point is monitor. Now what is a monitor? You know, monitor is a screen to see whatever we type or draw. Like a television in our home, we can see, we watch movies, we see cartoons, everything. Like that, monitor is a screen to see whatever we are typing, whatever we want to draw, all the things can be seen with the help of a monitor. Now, the other parts of a computers are, not only there is 4 parts of a computer, other parts which can be connected to the computer, they are speakers and printers. They are speakers and printers. Speakers can turn our computer system into a music system, and whatever we are writing in the computer, if I want a hard copy in my hand, I can just print it out with the help of the printer. So speakers and the printers these are the two functions of speakers and printers. So other parts of a computers are speakers and printer. So now it is clear to you what is parts of a computer. What are the basic points which are very important to know and very important to keep in mind. So let's get started with the small question answers which we are going to revise today. So please pay attention and listen to it. Answer the following questions. Answer the following questions as you have already done. Now let's see the answers properly. What is a function of a CPU? What is a function of a CPU? What is a function of a CPU means what does the CPU do? What are the works which is done by the help of a CPU? So the very first point is that the CPU controls all the parts of a computer. The CPU controls all the parts of a computer. This is the very important point which you need to know. Now the second point is it works according to the instructions given by us. Like whatever instruction I am giving to the computer, the CPU understands and it works accordingly that. So it works according to the instructions given by us. Number 2. What are the other parts of a computer? What are the other parts of a computer? The other parts of a computer are speakers and printers. Speakers and printers. Number 3. What are the basic parts of a computer? What are the basic parts of a computer? So basic parts we have learned. There are 4 basic parts that are monitor, keyboard, mouse, CPU are the 4 basic parts of a computer. Monitor, keyboard, mouse, CPU are the 4 basic parts of a computer. Number 4. Which part of the computer is known as the brain of the computer? Number 4. Which part of the computer is known as the brain of the computer? So, which one is our brain of the computer? Yes, CPU is known as the brain of a computer. CPU is known as the brain of the computer. Number 5. What are the basic parts of a computer? What are the basic parts of a computer? The basic parts of a computer are keyboard, mouse, CPU and monitor. Now see, the same question has been repeated. The question can be changed and be given. Number 3 question and number 5. Question number 3 and question number 5. These 2 questions are same. So the first question number 3 was what are the basic parts of a computer? And over here, what are the basic parts of a computer? These 2 questions are same. Okay, so these 2 questions are being repeated. Question number 6. What are the small buttons in a computer called? Number 6. What are the small buttons in a computer called? The small buttons in a computer are called keys. The small buttons in a computer are called keys. Question number 7. What is the monitor? What is the monitor? Monitor is a screen. Monitor is a screen to see whatever we type or draw. To see whatever we type or draw. So what is a monitor? A monitor is a screen to see whatever we type or draw. So you are going through the chapters very well. All the fill in the blanks, all the true false you have done in your book, all the filling the blanks, true false which is given in your book. Okay, so you are going to all the things very carefully, go through both the chapters very carefully. This was our revision. So I think so it has been clear to everyone whatever problems, and the main thing is that you have to read the chapter not only one time. You are going to read the chapter many times, as many times you can, so that any questions from anywhere can come, so you can answer it very well. Till then, thank you.